Greetings, everybody! Ho ho! TGIF, that's right. Thank goodness it's Friday, and I'm pretty excited, to be honest with you. We got a big Friday. Big Friday. There's, of course, Midnight's Edge in the morning coming up right after this show over on the Midnight's Edge channel. We've got the Friday pre-flight that's going to be happening right after that. And then we roll into an incredible weekend, starting with Friday Night Tights, Friday Night Frolics, and a whole lot of other great programming. Going to be really interesting. I'm going to be making an appearance on several streams this weekend, including the full Ozzy tomorrow morning. So check that out. It'll be a good time hanging out with my friends from down under. And then, of course, the Sporkathon on Sporking News Podcast channel. That'll also be amazing. We've got a lot of other stuff that'll be happening throughout that stream for Sporking News Podcast is, I believe, a 12-hour stream. So you'll be able to catch that all day long. I'll be guest hosting at certain points in time for that. But there's a lot of streams that are going to be happening in addition to that throughout the weekend. Can't miss the Sunday Culture Review, followed by several other wonderful Sunday shows. I'm excited. It's going to be a wonderful weekend. But let's get fired up. Say hi to each and every one of you. We're starting at the top of the list saying hi to Dr. Dragon. We got Liger Fan here. Darren Hughes is in the house. Just another red shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. D. Bud Martin is here. We've got Judicon and let's see, Snortopoopas Cuber Theme Park Casual. Low Spec Linux Laptop, DS Ford, Critisible the Rainbow Knight, and Rambam 3000. Let's see, Tina BB is also here. Greetings, young lady. Let's see who else rolled in the door. I think I said Rohan Knight, and I know I said Critisible. Who else is here? Come on, we got Fat Elvis in the house. He smashed that phone. That's a good plan. Hit the like button, everybody. It makes the stream grow. I want it to have infinite power. But hey, let's see who else is here. We got lots of folks. It'll be a fun morning. I think Vince Womack is here saying hi to everybody. Am I muted? Is this thing on? Dapper Bard Games is here. Good to see you, my friend. Who else is here? The Best Mustache on YouTube is here. That's Channel Surf. Good to see you, my friend. Cody Guy. What's up, Cody Guy? Cody Guy is in the house. Let's see. Randall Orser is here. I think I saw Robert Deeves earlier, but for some reason it's not on this side. That's weird. We got Magic Poop here doing a great job with the memes. It's been incredible. We got, a lot of people are making great memes. Have you guys seen what the Legion of Memers is doing? It's just amazing. I'm stoked. KR Nut 82 is in the house. We got Midnight Mike. John Edgar is here as well. Good to see you both. Let's see. Keck 44. Good to see you, buddy. Eric K is here. What is up? The Bench of Riches, the Master of Mods. We got Shrep 3D in the house as well, and so many others. But unfortunately, we have to go. Morgan King, Douchey McDouche, Blackia. Who else? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We got 14 stories to tell, not a lot of time to do them in, but I want to say this. Thank you, Eric K, for the 5 gift memberships. 5 of you lucky humans now have your name turning green, courtesy of Eric K. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate your support, my friend. Of course, we've got, like I said, many stories to get to, 14 in all. We'll start here. Halloween Ends did pretty good for its preview opening at $5.4 million on Thursday. That's about 11% increase from Halloween Kills. Both of these films have one specific problem. It's the fact that these films are having a day-and-date release on Peacock, which I think is going to hurt this film ultimately. DS Ford, thank you for the super sticker with the thumbs up, my friend. Moving on from there, we've got Issa saying Ezra Miller is a clear example of the lengths Hollywood will go to save itself and protect offenders. And while I don't agree with a lot of what this lady does, she's on the right track when she talks about the things that are still clearly being protected in Hollywood, Ezra Miller being one of them. She really doesn't want the Flash to move forward, and I know a lot of other people don't for many other reasons, but I mean, this guy is the walking embodiment of, lawsuits, and it's a real shame that this is where it's come to. But and I'm not a big fan of cancel culture and the hashtag movements that were out there that got all this stuff started 5 years ago. And it just proves this really is just about power, because otherwise people like Ezra would be excluded from the industry. Moving on, Elon Musk is under federal investigation over the Twitter acquisition. What's funny is not just him, but Twitter's also in the middle of its being investigated. You have a lot of other legal junk going on here, and all of this is done just to smear Elon, trying to get this thing to get stalled out. You notice it's not happening, or it hasn't happened yet, and I think they'll try to extend this just past the point of which we're past the election cycle. But hey, just my thoughts. Look, the Sauron reveal in the Rings of Power finale explained. We don't need it explained. We knew it was coming. It was all true. All of it. Every leak that came out, 100% of what everybody was saying, for the most part, is accurate outside of the name of the wizard. Look, guys, you're going to need to watch this if you don't want me to spoil it. I will be talking about this a little bit in the Friday pre-flight today. It's one of the things we'll talk about. But what's funny is the showrunners realized that their show sucked. They realized it almost immediately. Nobody liked it. Nobody liked the direction of it. Nobody liked the storytelling behind it. It didn't seem like Tolkien in any way. Too much modern day language, etc., etc. And all that modernity turned people off quickly. Well, I guess the new version of Sauron's going to be like Walter White. See how they're stealing from other people? Good, bad robot disciples. Anyway, they're going to try to get to give viewers the story that they wanted in season 2, which should have been in season 1. Something they were quite aware of. We'll talk about that too later. Brendan Fraser is open to doing a 4th Mummy movie. He says Tom Cruise's reboot flopped because it wasn't fun. Well, I mean, you just had to watch it to realize that. And if you missed that film, you did a good job missing it. It was bad. You've got She-Hulk shook up the Marvel Cinematic Universe by being the most MCU thing ever. Well, the most MCU thing ever. And of course, we'll be talking about this on the Friday pre-flight as well. But look, the show sucked beginning to end. It didn't know what it was. It didn't know where it was going. And they made fun of it in the final episode, knowing full well that it was a failure. So. Climate protesters throw soup on Van Gogh's sunflowers. My reaction to this is put them in federal prison for 50 years. You do not do this to a piece of priceless art, a reach back into history, just because you're, protesting climate garbage, right? First of all, most of these young people, especially these two here, are doing it for the social media clicks and notoriety, and for no other reason. You can tell. Look at them. Gooding Jr. is avoiding jail in his forced touching case and forced kissing case. I guess that happened more than a few times, if you know anything about the background here. We talked about it before, but he's not going to jail, and I guess that's somewhat satisfying for him. As the causes of U.S. inflations grow, so do the dangers. Well, the causes are all the same. You're spending money we don't have. You've been doing it at an accelerated rate for going on 3.5 years now. And you're throwing it at the wrong stuff, and none of it's here in this country. Not to mention the fact that you artificially kept rates to begin with, but the AP doesn't want to look at any of those things. They're pointing towards us, as usual. Netflix did set a $7 price tier for their ad tier pricing. Well, that sounded dumb. Let's try that again. Netflix did set a $7 price for their ad tier. Much like other countries, I guess Olaf von S sent me a story that was similar to what you can expect if you happen to be Dutch. Meta hits back in their fight with the FTC over the VR company acquisition. That's right. They want to keep going on with their monopolistic practices, so they're going to go after the FTC in turn. The U.S. has decided not to rebuild the radio telescope that was in Puerto Rico, which you can't blame them. And finally, Amazon holiday sales event saw lower sales, group says. And let me tell you, that's a sign of things to come and something we will definitely be talking about on the Friday pre-flight. These retail entities are actually in big trouble, big trouble, and we'll see what the holidays look like, folks. I don't think it's going to be good. And with the 75 of you here, please take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Hey, Cajun Bowser, I took advantage of a couple of those deals myself, but if things hadn't been cut in by a third in price, it wasn't going to appeal to almost anybody. And I took advantage of one of those deals as well. So good job on that SSD. Folks, check out Midnight's Edge in the morning. And if you stick all the way through these credits of all these amazing human beings that support the channel directly through membership, you'll see that this will automatically give you the Friday pre-flight when the stream ends. It immediately defaults there. You can actually click on it and set your reminder. Hopefully you've been enjoying the trailers. We got more on the way from many other folks. I will continue to try to run those as often as I can on my channel in promotion of others. So get in touch with me if you've got a short video that you will claim no rights to that I can make unlisted on my channel, so that I can do that for you in the future. With that, have a great weekend, everybody. See you on Midnight's Edge in the morning. See ya!